Hope you are doing well. Today, horror incident about unseen entity or demon. This is the story from Saudi Arabia about Moses Sunni. He lived in a large penthouse with 3 bedrooms on one side, 2 lounges, a long dining area, and a drawing room. In the middle, there was an L-shaped corridor, and at the end of it, there was one room where his uncle lived. Due to financial difficulties, his uncle decided to return to Pakistan. After his uncle left, Sunil took over the room. He said that after a few days of moving in, one night he locked his door and went to sleep. He woke up sweating and anxious. He opened the door and saw something strange in the corridor. He saw a woman wearing a full body veil, looking at him strangely. It was the early 2000s when he didn't have a mobile phone. He closed his door loudly to get someone's attention. After 5 minutes, his elder sister came and asked what happened. He opened the door to explain, but there was no one outside. He closed the door again and read holy verses and spent the night in prayer. The next morning, he explained this incident to everyone and moved out of that room. They decided to leave the penthouse because it was too big and difficult to handle, and they had financial and other difficulties. They looked for another apartment and moved there. The day they moved into the new apartment, it felt very dark inside, even with the lights on, and they felt uneasy. There was a specific drawing room in this apartment that made everyone uncomfortable, and no one wanted to stay in it. His grandmother said that whenever she sat in this room, she felt like someone was scratching the walls with their nails and making scary sounds. His mother and sister even saw a woman between the sofa while praying. Similarly, his grandfather died in this house, and bad luck started from there, like financial losses. Even when they felt scared and read holy verses and played surah recitations on TV, they still experienced strange movements in the house. Due to financial difficulties, they eventually left that apartment and never returned. Another story from his grandfather's childhood. When his grandfather was young, they lived in Greater India in Jodhpur. The children used to play noisily, so the elders would send them outside to play. There was one kid who was 6 years old and another who was 15 years old. One day, while playing, the children went into a dense forest area with no houses around. There, they saw a beautiful bride wearing lots of jewelry, sitting and looking at them. She smiled and asked if she could come down and play with them. The children agreed, and she began to come down, but her legs started to stretch unnaturally. Seeing this, the children got scared and ran back home. When they got home, they laid down terrified. It's my advice, if you ever visit, remember to be careful around the river and the forest. For the spirits that are hungry for fear, always inquire about the house before moving. Keep yourself and others safe from any type of scary activity. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.